Next up on WTV, an outlook on applications for a class without curriculum, choir's warm-up for UIL. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Thursday, March 21st, and I'm Aliza Porter with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Most classes on campus feature curriculum that every student has to learn, but ISM is a different story, and the process for determining next year's class is underway. WTV's Micaiah Ubby has the story.
Prospective students turned in applications earlier this month. Now this week, students are going through the interview process for the class that is anything but a curriculum-specific course.
ISM is an independent study mentorship program where you conduct research in your field of study and then you pursue a mentorship within your own field. So for me, I'm doing neonatology and I'm studying the infants and what they congenital diseases and diseases that they face. So I'm doing research in that field and I'm pursuing a mentorship in that field. There are no prerequisites except that you have to be a junior or senior to get in.
Rather than spending the time reading a textbook or listening to lectures, ISM students spend their time in other ways.
As the name implies, you do research and mentorship. So outside of class, you go to your professional's place of work and you go ahead and you do the mentorship and study under them and you shadow them and follow them around. And then you also do research projects where you do research assessments every week, and there are two big projects that you do, your original work and your final product.
Reporting for Wingspan TV, I'm Micaiah Ubby.
From academics to fine arts, UIL contest season is here. To help get ready, choir is taking part in a district-wide warm-up. WTV's Kirthi Gumati has the story.
An opportunity for all choirs in the district to practice for UIL, Red Hawk Choir will be heading to Heritage High School after school today. It's a chance for the choir to get feedback for their upcoming UIL competition.
Pre-UIL is basically our chance to have a dry run of our contest setting. We get to do all of the same things we'll do at real UIL with the warm-up room, the concert stage, and the sight reading stage with judges, and then get some really important feedback that we can use moving forward in the week we have before we go to our actual contest.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Kirthi Gumati.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of equestrian Brooke Miller.
I go 2 days a week, Fridays and Saturdays, and on those days I usually go 5 to 6 hours each. On a regular day, I get to the stables, and then after I drop off my tack at the tack room, I go get a halter, I go to the pastures and get my horse, and then I bring him to a stall, groom him, tack him, pick his feet, and then as soon as we tack, we usually go to the arena or the small arena, and then we'll work on different stuff like barrel racing or weaving. I ride with some friends that I've just made at the stables because all the girls, they're like me, high schoolers with the same interests. I've always had an interest in horses ever since I was little. When I was little, I always did summer camps, but then when I was about 10, I really wanted to start committing to learning more about it, and then I started taking lessons. I started in the beginner lessons, then worked my way up to intermediate, and then eventually to advanced. I've been in the advanced class for years now. I mostly do it to relieve daily stress because it's a major stress reliever.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. WTV's Wade Glover has today's announcements.
Students can sign up to take a practice SAT on March 23rd or a practice ACT on April 6th for $10 each during all lunches this week. Prom tickets are now on sale on My Payments Plus. If you are bringing a non-Liberty guest, please fill out the form that is attached to My Payments Plus. All guests must be under 21 years old.
That's it for today's daily update. This has been Aliza Porter for Wingspan TV.